Gwinnett's Most Wanted. And now, from GBC Studio B, here is Sheriff Butch Conway.
Welcome to Gwinnett's Most Wanted on GBC TV. Thank you for the response we've received from this show. We're looking forward to capturing these fugitives from one of your tips. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors.
Tonight's episode of Gwinnett's Most Wanted is brought to you by SPX Technologies and by Martinelli Investigations, providing all your corporate and individual PI needs. Available 24/7.
Tonight we need your help in apprehending a fugitive accused of a brutal murder at a residence in Norcross, Georgia. Amber Brianna Chambers is wanted by Gwinnett County for murder. On February 3, 2009, police responded to a call from a friend of the victim. The friend was concerned because Sudair had not been seen at work for 2 days. When officers entered Sudair's home at Magnolia Glen Walk in Norcross to investigate the situation, they discovered that Sudair had been brutally murdered the day before. After further examination of the home, it did not appear this homicide was the result of a robbery, as no possessions had been stolen from the home. An officer soon found Sudair's cell phone, which has led them to suspect that Amber Chambers and her boyfriend, who has recently been identified as Rolando K., visited Sudair on February 2nd and shot him to death with a handgun. Amber Brianna Chambers is 22 years old, 5 foot 6 inches tall, and weighs 140 pounds, with blonde hair and green eyes. Chambers has had contact previously with Athens-Clarke County and Gwinnett County Police. Her last known address is 3450 Jones Mill Road in Norcross, Georgia, but she has previously lived in Athens, Bogart, and Sylvester, Georgia. We need your help to catch this fugitive. If you know the whereabouts or have any information that you think might lead to Amber's capture, please contact Gwinnett's Most Wanted with your tip. Amber is not the only person who needs to be behind bars tonight. Let's take a look at tonight's dirtbags. 20-year-old Jesus Giovanni Martinez Silva is wanted for statutory rape. The incident occurred between August 9th and 10th in 2008 on Summertown Drive in Norcross, Georgia. The accused engaged in sexual intercourse with a 14-year-old female victim. Jesus is aware of the rape charge and is avoiding apprehension, but is believed to be in the local area. He is 5 feet 5 and weighs 163 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. He also has tattoos on his abdomen, left and right forearms, upper right arm, a scar on his face, and his left leg. His last known address is 2238 Summertown Drive in Norcross. 22-year-old Alberto Carrillo Hernandez is wanted for murder. The homicide occurred on August 5, 2007 between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. at 4840 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Norcross. Hernandez, along with another male suspect, conspired to commit aggravated assault, participated in the planning, and was with the other suspect when the male victim was shot and killed. Alberto is 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighs 160 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. His last known address is 1277 Roman Point Drive, Norcross. He was born in El Salvador and has not been located or seen since the murder. 19-year-old Vicente Peralta is wanted for child molestation, aggravated child molestation, 2 counts of aggravated sexual battery, and aggravated sodomy. Vicente Peralta is wanted for 5 counts of sexual assault involving a female under the age of 16 years. 3 of the incidents occurred between October 1st and October 24th, 2007. The other 2 incidents occurred between July 1st, 2008 and September 1st, 2008. Locations of the incidents were Holcomb Bridge Road, Norcross, Georgia, and the residence of the accused at Winterbrook Court in Doraville, Georgia. Peralta is 6 feet tall and weighs 185 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. He was last seen with a goatee. His last known address is 6070 Winterbrook Court, Doraville. He has not been located or observed since the incident. 44-year-old Guadalupe Vega Cisneros is wanted for murder and aggravated assault. The murder occurred at the suspect's home on December 30th, 2006 in Norcross. One of the victims was shot and killed. Another victim was shot but survived. Cisneros is 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 145 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. His last known address was 6502 Hillendale Drive, but he previously lived on Susan Lane in Doraville. 26-year-old Eduardo Aguilar is wanted for aggravated sexual battery and child molestation. The incidents occurred in October of 2007 at Sugarcrest Drive in Sugar Hill, with 2 victims. One of the victims was 11 years of age. Aguilar is 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs 150 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. He also has a tribal tattoo on his bicep. Aguilar has lived in the Decula, Lawrenceville, and Buford, Georgia areas. He has worked as a painter and in the check cashing business. His last known address is 5230 Sugarcrest Drive, Sugar Hill, Georgia. I want these individuals locked up. As long as they're out there, they will continue to break the law and endanger our citizens. If you know the whereabouts or have any information that you think might lead to the capture of these fugitives, please call the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Department Most Wanted Hotline. Thank you for watching and helping the Gwinnett County Sheriff's Department keep your community safe.
Sheriff Conway's wardrobe provided by McMahon Sartorial Clothing. We come to you.